mudra, bring your focus to your breath. Start breathing from the abdomen. Deep inhale. Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karvavai, Tejasvinavaditamastu, Ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Good morning and welcome to today morning session. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start the practice with some modified stretches in the chair. We are going to try and emulate the stretches that our spine receives in the Surya namaskar while sitting in the chair today. The breathing practice, for today, we are moving it to the end of our class. All right. So what does Surya namaskar offer us? Surya namaskar offers us the phenomenal stretch that our spine needs in order to keep our central nervous system healthy. Why is that so? Our spine is the connection between the brain and the rest of the body. All the nerves that carry messages from the brain to the rest of our body are connected via the spine. What is the spine? It's the most important connective tissue between, not just the tissue, it's the most important connective channel between your brain and your body. Okay? There are a lot of times that we get students in the center that are complaining about the fact they can feel a sensation in their arm which is affecting their grip on things. Now the grip is not just about the strength in your hands and fingers. How do we know that we have to reach out for something? How do I know that if I have to pick up this glass, I need to curl my fingers around the glass? There is an involuntary message happening in the brain telling the body to reach for the glass, to bend the fingers, curl them around the glass to pick it up. But when there is a breakdown in the connection, that is when our motor skills are affected. Motor skills are the first thing to go. All the motor skills, all the messaging between the brain and your body parts are carried through nerves. And the spine is the channel through which all the nerves are connected, which is the reason why spinal health, spinal flexibility, strong spine is given so much importance in yoga and in most other ancient forms of exercise. In the Chinese culture, they have a proverb that you are only as young as your spine. Joseph Pilates, this is a gentleman from France in the 1930s who designed a whole system of exercise which was focused on a healthy spine. Okay? मेरुदंड कहते हैं इसको हमारे इंडियन माइथोलॉजी में या योगिक माइथोलॉजी में इसको मेरुदंड कहा जाता है. मेरुदंड इफ यू नो इज दैट मेरु पर्वत वी टॉकिंग अबाउट जिसके ऊपर धरती मेरु इज द एक्सिस ऑफ आवर अर्थ उस पे सारी धरती रोटेट करती है. उसी तरह से स्पाइन इज द एक्सिस ऑफ आवर बॉडी. If our spine is healthy and strong and flexible, the rest of the systems which are wrapped around the spine, be it our head, our arms, our legs, all the organs within the body that make us function will function well. Now, most of the times, most of you are making the time to join a yoga class twice a week and getting the required work that you need to do to keep your spine healthy. Rest of the 5 days, you have very busy schedules, maybe you're not able to do much for the back. Let's see what we can do sitting in our office chair या जो भी आपने अपने घर में अपना work space create किया है. It could be a chair of your dining table. It could be any chair that you're working on. Let's see what we can do to emulate the stretches that Surya Namaskar offers. Okay? So, today we are getting into the stretches from the chair. See if you can find a chair to sit on and come and practice along with us. This is Apeksha. Apeksha is a second-year engineering student. She's home due to the lockdown, working on her engineering from home. During the first 6 months of the lockdown, like everybody else, she was just sitting in her chair and studying. And then she decided it's not working out that well. She was not able to concentrate on her studies as well, and she joined yoga. She's been practicing with us now for 3 months. 3 months. Welcome, Apeksha. She's going to show us some of the stretches. So, back bending and forward bending are two of the most important stretches that we address in the Surya Namaskar. If you like, you can watch Apeksha practice one round, and then from the second round you can join us. Or if you like, you can straight away start following because we're going to go really slowly today. First, inhale, and as you exhale, bring the palms together in a prayer position. On 2, lift your arms up towards the ceiling and then a gentle back bend. On 3, reach forward under the right leg. Inhaling, bring the leg up into the chest, drop your head back. As you exhale, drop the right leg down under the left leg, bring the leg into the chest, head back. Drop the left leg down, place your hands on your shins, stretch the spine forward, and then as you exhale, straighten through the arms, round your back, imitating the inverted V. Those of you who don't have any problem in the spine can take this stretch deeper. To take the stretch deeper, you will bring your hands to the back of your chair. Once again, stretch your spine forward and look up. Does this remind you of something? Position 7, Bhujangasana. And on 8, keep holding the back of the chair, round your spine, imitating the inverted V. And then inhale, stretch the arms forward, lift them up, arch back. On an exhale, release the hands down. That takes care of the forward and backward bending. Okay? Let's practice along together.
Mridu, just one question.
Sure.
Is she sitting with her back touch to the back of the chair or a little ahead of her? Yeah, because
slightly ahead.
Yeah,
she's not sticking the spine to the back.
Yeah, because otherwise the bend is difficult. That's the reason I asked you.
Yes, you cannot bend your back. Yeah. So you have to, the minute you plant your feet firmly into the floor to bring the ankle over knee alignment, which we are always insisting upon, you will have to sit slightly forward and you will have to use the muscles in your back to keep the spine straight.
She can change the position and we can see her profile then.
Absolutely. Patient, can you stand up for a moment? They want to see the side. This is how we're sitting. The knees are directly aligned over the ankles. Okay? You have to make sure that your feet are not hanging in the air. That's unnecessarily, that's just not done. We're going to harm the spine more if we don't find a good foundation for our posture. Always make sure that your feet are reaching the floor. If you are short like me, मेरे लिए कोई भी चेयर लंबी होती है, मेरे पैर कभी नीचे पहुंचते ही नहीं है, मुझे हमेशा ऐसे सामने आगे आके ही बैठना पड़ता है. But I have found lots of blocks. So I use a block to sit on. Abhishek, can you just demonstrate for them? This is what I do. Because if I am practicing in the chair, I make sure that I have something under my feet. Okay? You have to make those adjustments, but make sure that you build a good foundation for your practice. Now notice the spine. The shoulders are directly above the hips. The head is aligned over the shoulders. That's your starting position. From here, position 1, join the palms together in namaskaar mudra. Again, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the elbows close to the body. If the elbows are rising up, keep them closed. On 2, inhale and stretch the arms up, gently arch back. No overarching, no overstretching. On 3, reach forward under the right leg and bring the knee into the chest, drop your head back. 4, release the right leg down under the left knee into the chest, head back. Drop the leg down, hands on the shins, stretch your spine forward, imitating Bhujangasana. And now round the spine. Let's try that one more time. Take the hands behind, grab the chair. Inhale, stretch the spine forward, drop the head back. And on an exhale, round the spine nice. Inhale, stretch the arms forward, lift the arms up. Exhale, release the arms back into your lap. That's one round of Surya Namaskar for you. Okay, let's try that 2 more times, and then we are going to show you one more kind of Surya Namaskar in the chair that requires you to be more on your feet. But let's try this 2 more times, just to try and build a bit of muscle memory here. Together now, palms together, prayer position. Position 1. 2, stretch the arms up and arch back. Breathe well. 3, reach the arms forward under the right leg. Bring the knee into the chest. Drop the head back. 4, release the right leg. Reach under your left. Knee to the chest. Drop the head back. 5, release the leg down. Hands on top of the knees. Stretch the spine forward. And on an exhale, round the spine. Now reach the hands back. Grab hold of the back of your chair. Stretch the spine forward once again. This time, a deeper back bend. And on an exhale, round the spine. Inhale, reach forward with your arms, lift them up all the way, arch back, and exhale, bring the hands to your lap. Wonderful. Everybody clear on the moves? If you can notice, we are covering most of the moves for the spine. One more time. This is for when you are sitting in your office, when you don't have space to stretch out a mat, and yet you know that your spine is craving some stretches. Most of you have been doing yoga for more than 3-4 months now. I'm pretty sure your body has started enjoying the stretches. So why deprive it? Okay, even when you are at work, you can try some of these moves. One last time, this sort of Surya Namaskar, palms together, prayer position. And this is very safe for seniors as well. So if there is somebody in your house whom you want to teach this, watch carefully. Inhale, stretch the arms up, gently arch back. And as you exhale, bend forward under the right leg. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Drop the head back. Exhale, release the right leg down. Bring the left knee into the chest. Drop the head back. And release. Hands on top of your thighs. Stretch the spine forward, head up. And on an exhale, roll the spine back. Reach your hands behind you. Grab hold of the back of your chair. Inhale, stretch the spine forward, head up. That's a deeper back bend for you. And on an exhale, round the spine once again. Finishing off, reach the arms forward, stretching the spine, arms up, and exhale, relax. That's the kind of Surya namaskar that you can perform in the chair in your office. Make sure that you step the chair away from your desk when you start stretching. Okay, now the other one. This one requires
One
a
more.
little more.
Excuse me. Guruji,
Sure. Yes.
bending forward and stretching and curving your the spine. Can you just show once again, like exactly?
Who's this asking the question? Who is
Manisha.
where? Who? Manisha, कहाँ हो आप? अच्छा, hi Manisha. Share. Stretching the spine forward.
Forward, and then you say that just curve it or something. I didn't get that exactly.
Okay. So you hold on to the back of the chair. Okay. And then you start to lean forward in your chair. This will make the spine stretch forward.
Okay.
Lift the head up, and the back bend becomes a little bit more intense.
Okay.
Coming out, you take the hips back, drop the head down, curl your spine, curl more, curl more.
Okay.
This is the way that you are curling the spine.
Okay.
From here. This is the spinal curve we are looking for.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So as you have gathered from all these months, every stretch, we have to follow it up with a counter stretch. So that's what we are doing. In one stretch, we're reaching the spine forward, creating a back bend, and then we are rounding the spine. That's a counter stretch. In stretch forward, create a back bend, and then curl the spine to counteract the action. Okay?
Okay.
Is this good? Are we good with this one? Shall we move to the second?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
So for this one, either you plant your chair firmly on the mat. Okay? This is because chairs, कुर्सियों को आदत होती है हिल जाने की. लोग बैठे होते हैं नीचे से कुर्सी सरक जाती है. We don't want that happening to us. So this is one way of practicing this. Otherwise, if you have a really stiffly chair, like a politician's chair, then you are going to wedge it against the wall. ठीक है, ये कैमरा कवर कर रहा है. Let's see this. This is what we need to do. We need to make sure that your chair does not move. This is for people like me. Aajkal I have a shoulder injury. I cannot do Surya Namaskar the classic way, which I love by the way. But I've been told by the doctor to stay off my arms, my shoulders for 1 month. This is what I am practicing. It takes the load off your upper body and shoulder. If you're suffering from, let's say, frozen shoulder, tendonitis, bicipital tendonitis, बहुत सारे नाम होते हैं डॉक्टरों के पास. Then this is your alternative. ताकि spinal health बनी रहे. ठीक है? बाकी सब बेकार हो जाए. Keep the spine strong and flexible. So for this one, again, you can watch the first round. You will stand approximately just a foot away from the chair. Position 1, palms together, prayer position. 2, stretch the arms up, gently arch back. And 3, reach forward, plant your hands on the chair. On 4, stretch the right leg back, bend the left knee, look up. This is our modified position 4, Ashwasanchalan Asana, or the equestrian pose. 5, take the other leg back, and this is your modified plank, push-up position. We are skipping position 6, directly going into 7, lifting the head up, Bhujangasana, and on an 8, lift the hips up, bring the head between the arms. Does it look like the inverted V to you? That's our position 8, inverted V. On 9, step the right foot forward, lift the head up. Then step the other leg forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, relax them by your side. Okay? Good to go? One more time, or you want to practice along? Come practice along. If you like, you can look towards the screen as well. So this one, also you can practice in your office. All you need is about 3 feet of space around you, behind you. Position 1, palms together. Breathe well. On 2, stretch the arms up, gently arch back. And 3, bring the hands down to the chair. Good. 4, stretch the right leg back. Bend the left knee, lift your head up. Drop the hips down. 4, take the other leg back. Modified push-up position. 5, lift your head up for Bhujangasana. And on 6, bring the head between the arms, lift your hips up. Inverted V. Wonderful. 7, step the right foot forward. Dip the hips down, lift your head up. 8, step the other leg forward. 9, lift your arms up, stretch up nicely. 10, release the arms by your side. Very good. Moving on to the other side now. Palms together, prayer position. Breathe. Breathe and lift your arms up towards the skies. Gently arch back. 3, bend forward. Plant your hands firmly on the chair. 4, stretch the left leg back this time. Lift your head up, dip your hips down. 5, take the other leg back, bring the body in a straight line. This is your modified plank position. 6, lift the head up, and on 7, hips up, looking down towards the toes. 8, step forward with your left leg. Sink the hips down, lift your head up. 8, step the other leg forward. Inhale, lift your arms up, arch back. And exhale, release the arms by your side. As you know, once on the left, once on the right makes 1 round. And the minimum requirement for us is 3 rounds of Surya namaskar. Okay? Yes, in our class we do 6 rounds, but the minimum requirement per daily dosage is 3 rounds. We've done 3 rounds in the chair. Let's do 3 rounds standing next. So second round in this fashion, palms together, prayer position. Breathe. I also want you to notice the difference in the load bearing that your body is doing. Surya namaskar, after all, is a weight, what is it called? Weight training exercise as well? Yes. So please notice the difference in the load bearing that your body is doing. Lift your arms up, arch back gently. And as you exhale, reach forward, plant your hands firmly on the chair. Inhale, stretch the right leg back, bend the left knee, sink your hips and look up, sorry. And 5, take the other leg back, body in a straight line. Push up position. Very good. From here, lift your head up, and on an exhale, bring the head between the arms, lift the hips up, inverted V. Inhale, step the right foot forward, lift the head up. Exhale, other leg forward. Inhale, lift your arms up, arch back. Exhale, release. Doing good, people. Quick study as you are. Palms together on the left side. Inhale, lift your arms up, arch back. And exhale, bend forward, hands on the chair. Inhale, step the left leg back this time. Sink your hips, lift the head up. 5, take the other leg back, push up position. 6, lift your head up for a moment. 7, lift the hips up, bring the head between the arms. Inverted V. Inhale, step the left foot forward, lift your head up. 8, step the other leg forward. 9, stretch the arms up. And 10, release the arms by your side. Wonderful. One last round. Palms together, prayer position. Inhale, stretch the arms up, arch back gently. And exhale, bend forward. Inhale, stretch the right leg all the way back. Lift your head up, sink your hips down. And retain the breath, other leg back, push up position. Inhale, lift your head up for a moment. And on an exhale, bring the head between the arms, lift the hips up, inverted V. Inhale, step the right foot forward, head up, push the hips down. Exhale, step the other leg forward. Inhale, lift your arms up and arch back. Exhale, release. Wonderful. Last time on the left side. Palms together, prayer position. Breathe. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, forward and down. Plant your hands on the chest. Inhale, stretch the left leg back. Lift your head up. Breathe. Hold the breath, take the other leg back. Push up position. Inhale, head up for a moment. Exhale, lift the hips up. Bring the head between the arms. Inverted V. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Lift your head up. Sink the hips low. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. Gently arch back. And exhale, relax the arms by your side. Wonderful. That brings us to the end of the modified Surya Namaskar. Please come and lie down, relax for a moment on your mat. If you are sitting in the chair and relaxing, that is also perfectly all right. each activity in our yoga practice is followed by a movement or two of relaxation. This is the way that we train our sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. We have talked a lot about this. This is just a reminder. Parasympathetic nervous system is the rest and relaxed response of the body. That is the time when your body vitals get back to normal. The heartbeat, the blood pressure, the blood sugar, thyroxine hormone, cortisol, everything gets balanced when you learn to relax. Draw the feet in if you're lying down. Lift your arms over and above the head. Stretch nicely and release. Please come and sit up. Bend your knees. Turn to one side and come and sit up. Now, you're welcome to keep. You're welcome to continue on the floor, sitting in a cross-legged position. But today, because we're working with the chair, I thought we're going to show you what you could do in your office chair once again. Surya namaskar takes care of the forward and backward bending movement of the spine. Our spine is capable of two more range of motion. One is the side bend. Side bends are not just to stretch the spine. Please remember that our spine is supported by like a corset of muscle. Okay, like a कमरबंद. कमरबंद होता है ना, लोग ये पेट के आसपास बांधते हैं, या जिन लोगों को spinal trouble हो जाती है, they wear a spinal support belt. The muscles of our body work like a कमरबंद to keep the spine straight and strong. Now, what are those muscles? एक तो clearly it is the abdominal muscles. So we work on strengthening the abdominal muscles. Then the muscles of our spine, of our back, that support the spine. The other ones are the oblique muscles, the muscles on our side, which is the reason why we are always working on stretching and opening the side body. Also, it helps drain the lymphatic system, which is the drainage system of the body, which is where we store the toxins. So let's see how we can stretch the sides sitting in a chair. One is obviously the easy way. You interlace your fingers together. Lift your arms straight up. As you lift your arms up, you make sure that your spine is also lifting with the arm. And then, as you exhale, you take the stretch over to one side. It's important that you keep your elbows straight, otherwise your stretch is compromised. And then you come back to the center and take the stretch over to the other side. Inhaling, again, you will come back to the center and exhale, release the arm. Now, this will require some strength in the back. Okay? You all have strong backs. You've been practicing for a while now. This requires some core balance and control. There is an easier way to stretch the spine as well. You keep one hand on the side of the chair, hold on to the chair, lift your other arm up. It's important that before you bend sideways, you find length on this side and then bend sideways. Yes, this bottom hand is supporting your body. And you're getting great stretch on the side. Okay, release. Try it on the other side now. Hold on to the chair with one hand. Support your body. Inhale, stretch up. And on an exhale, bend sideways. Inhale and come back. And release the arm. One more time, both stretches. Start with the easier one. Keep one hand on the chair. We are starting on the right side. The left hand is grabbing the left side of the chair. Inhale, bring the right arm straight up. Lift the arm. Take it as high as you can. And on an exhale, bend to the left. Feel the opening in the right side of the body. Breathe here for a moment. And inhaling, come back to the center. Now bring the right hand to the chair. Grab hold of the side of the chair with your right. Inhale, bring the left arm up. Stretch up nicely. And on an exhale, bend to your right. Very good. Inhaling, come back to the center. Release the hand. Now let's bring in some strengthening. Interlace the fingers together in front of you. Inhale and lift your arms up. Turn the wrists to face up, palms to face up. And on an exhale, bend to the right. Or control, abdomen gently tucked in. Inhale back to the center. And exhale to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, release. That takes care of the lateral stretching. Let's do something for spinal twist. Really easy. The feet are planted as wide apart. Okay, Apeksha, we need to move the chair behind a little bit. Now for this one, we need you to sit with your feet apart. The distance between your feet has to be the same distance as the length of your chair. Okay? Now bring your right hand to your left knee and take the left hand behind you to grab hold of the back of your chair. Turn your head to look over your left shoulder. You are using the back of the chair to deepen the twist. Keep your head in the center, spine straight, and breathe. Inhaling, come back to the center. And let's travel with a stretch, with a twist to the other side. Left hand on the right knee now. Right arm behind you. Look over your right shoulder and breathe. Inhale, come back to the center. Let's do that each side one more time. Spinal twist. जैसे मैं आपको बता रही थी, spine is where all the channels, all your nervous center is connected from. You can visualize your spine like a wet towel. जब एक तौलिए को निचोड़ते हैं हम, all the excess water drains out. That's exactly what a spinal twist does for you. It not only twists the spine, it also bears compression over your internal organs, especially your kidneys and your intestines. Kidneys and intestines help get rid of the toxins and all the stale matter in the body, all the excreta is removed through the kidneys and the intestines. This is where you start cleansing your internal organs. Spinal twist should be a part of our daily life. लेकिन हमारे रोजमर्रा के रूटीन में ऐसा कोई मौका ही नहीं आता है कि हम अपनी कमर को घुमा सकें. तो कभी-कभी चेयर पे बैठे-बैठे, when you're working also, take a 1-minute break. Twist to either side for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and you will notice the difference. You will feel pressure. Try that one more time. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Left arm goes behind you. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe. Inhaling, come back to the center and take the twist to the other side now. Breathe well. Hold the spine up straight. And inhale, come back to the center. Let's realign the spine once. Please come and stand up. right where you are. Take the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers together, and as you inhale, stretch the arms, drop the head back, release, straighten yourself. Sit back down on the chair for one last stretch. This is the modified pigeon pose. We've taken care of the spine, okay? With the Surya namaskar, we've also taken care of the legs somewhat. One other part of the body which suffers a lot due to long hours of sitting in chairs are our hips and buttocks, the entire lower region. A small, simple stretch will make sure that you don't get nervous, that you don't get nerve compression in the spine. आप सभी ने सियाटिका सुन रखा होगा. हमारे छोटे छोटे से सोशल सर्कल्स में भी आराम से 6 आदमी निकल आएंगे जो बोलेंगे सियाटिका का दर्द होता है. This is one pose which will make sure that you don't develop such problems. This is Kapotasana, pigeon pose. We do it quite often in the class. How do we do it in a chair? Bend the right leg. Bring the right foot just over the left knee. This will require some hip mobility on your end. Yes. And then you're going to bring your forearms to rest on the right leg. The right forearm is putting pressure on the right knee, opening the right hip. Don't curl your spine. Keep the spine straight. How do you do that? By always leading from the chin. ठीक है? इसके लिए भी हम आपको एक बार प्रोफाइल दिखाते हैं. Let's turn the chair around. Go back into the pigeon stretch. Bring the hands, the forearms down. Notice the spine is still absolutely straight. Why? Because she's leading from the chin. अब आप एक बार नीचे को देखिए. The minute you start looking down, look at the curve that appears. We don't need that. This is where the problem begins. Lead from the chin. Feel the stretch in your lower back. That's the portion we are stretching. Also, feel the stretch on the outside of the hip, where we are releasing the hip. Okay? Come and sit back down in the stretch. Try it on the other side. Bring the left ankle across the right knee, the right thigh. Bring your forearm down on the left leg. Lean forward. The left hip will feel a massive stretch and opening just on the outside of the left hip. The lower back is stretching. The upper back is stable. Breathe well here. And inhaling, come up. Both feet down on the floor. And that about takes care of most of your movements for the spine. One last thing that I like to do when I'm feeling very sleepy, when I'm going through long lectures from the ashrams on pranayama and prana, meditation and the mind can drift. So quick fix क्या होता है उसके लिए? Bring your forearms down on your thighs and rock your head all the way forward. If you don't have a problem in your back, then you can bring your hands down to the floor and drop the head all the way down. What are we doing here? We're doing an inversion. We are bringing the head below the level of the heart, which means that our heart is getting a wonderful supply of fresh blood. आंखें बंद मत करिएगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है? Lot of blood, lot of oxygen can sometimes make us dizzy. So keep your eyes open. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale well. Now bring your hands to the top of your knees, supporting your back. Lift yourself up. Come and sit straight once again. And we're done. Those are the stretches that you can practice in the chair. We have a video available with most of these stretches. So I'm going to try and find you a link and put it up on the Wow group. So that those days when we are not meeting, when we're not doing these self-care exercises together, you can still take out, it's a 5-6 minute video. So you can, everybody can spare 6 minutes for a better health, right? All right. Let's round off our practice with some breathing exercises. If you're doing it in the chair, you're welcome. Or if you're doing it on the floor, then now's the time to grab a cushion and come and find a seated position. If you think of any questions during this practice session, the breathing practice, you're welcome. Keep them in your mind, and we will take up the questions post pranayama workout. Take your time to settle down into a seated position. Hands resting on your knees in Chinna Mudra. Face relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Breathe well. Inhale, allow the abdomen to expand. Exhale, abdomen retreat. Deep, slow, steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. It's time to meditate on the breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Mentally preparing yourself for the practice of Kapalbhati Kriya. Together now, inhale deeply and begin. One, 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 two, nada. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. To hold your breath for the first time, bring the focus between your eyebrows, Ajna Chakra. All together. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath just for a few moments. Slowly, with control, exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Mentally preparing yourself for the second round of Kapalbhati Kriya. All together now. Inhale deeply and begin. Hun, 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 two. Relax. Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. To hold your breath for the second time, focus between the eyebrows, third eye center. All together. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath comfortably. Slowly, with control, exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Very good. Let's get ready for the practice of Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing, balancing the left and right side of the brain. Left hand remains in Chinna Mudra. Bring the right hand into Vishnu Mudra, the first two fingers of the right hand at the base of your thumb. And check your posture quickly once again. See that your spine is still straight and tall. The shoulders are relaxed. The face is relaxed, especially the jaw. Relax the jaw. And now, inhale deeply through both nostrils. Block your right nostril with the right thumb. On the left, exhale completely. Left, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostrils, retain the breath. Right, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. Close the nostrils. Left, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the nostrils. Retain the breath. Right, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. Close the nostrils. Left, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath, close the nostrils. Right exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. Left exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. Right exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. If the mind has wandered, bring it back to the breath. Left exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. Right exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. Last retention. Left exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gently release the right hand. Keep your eyes closed. Watch the breath settle down. Avoid any unnecessary movement. Simply stretch your legs out, come and lie down, relax in Shavasana. Legs apart, arms apart, palms facing up. Observe the body as it comes to a resting position. Legs, arms, shoulders. Notice how your spine feels. Today, you put it through some modified range of motion. Also observe just a fleeting glance over the breath. How long does it take for the breath to fall back into its natural rhythm? 5 breaths, 7 breaths, 10 breaths, or more. It indicates the capacity of your brain to switch from stress to relief mode. Breath training is training the mind. Gently draw your feet in. Lift your arms over and above the head. Nice, long, full body stretch and release. Bend the knees to one side. Please turn and come and sit. Before we conclude today's session, if you have any questions, comments, observations about today's chair yoga practice, we can go over the questions, comments. You can also leave your questions and comments on the WhatsApp group. And like I mentioned, we're going to post the link for the chair yoga practice on the WhatsApp group. And perhaps your IT team can share it on the wider network as well. Okay? Let's conclude with the Om chant. Hands resting on the knees in Chandra Mudra. Close the eyes gently. Reconnect with your abdominal breath. Inhale deeply. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you for practicing with us. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. for a regular Shivananda practice.
Thank you. You too have a great weekend.